When you're ready.
Good afternoon. How are you, everyone? Bermuda. My name is Mark Anthony Anderson. Mark Anthony Anderson. My mom always wanted me to be called Mark Anthony, but I don't know how that ever survived by not calling me Mark Anthony, but that's something that she wanted. I thought about doing it. Maybe we can start it at this moment, Mark Anthony. That is my name. Wow, thank you so much. Thank you. I'm a bus operator, as most of you should know. For those of you who don't know, I drive the regular bus, the DPT, for the Department of Transportation. And I also work for Mega Transport. That's what I'm wearing today, because I did something with them earlier. And wow, and I'm happy to work at both places.
Excellent. Excellent. So,
Wow.
please tell me about your favorite hospitality moment in memory.
Wow, my favorite hospitality moment, wow, it sticks in the back of my mind, and it's almost like as if it was yesterday. We had a lovely couple that was visiting Bermuda on one of the cruise ships that docked in Dockyard. It was here for 3 days. And I met them on the first day of their arrival. I was doing a bus from Dockyard actually going to Hamilton, and then it was going to continue into St. George's. Met this lovely couple, and we were talking and what have you, and I told them about the sights to see when they get into St. George's, because they had no idea what they were going to end up doing. They ended up getting down there just in time to see the reenactment. Needless to say, that was the end of the story for me. The next day I go into work, and when my schedule run, unexpectedly they needed a bus operator to do a guided tour for a 5-hour tour. So quickly they changed me automatically, and I had to do the bus tour. Going up into Dockyard, the same people that was on my bus the day before end up being on my bus tour. So it was very interesting, because even though I was talking to them the previous day, they didn't get the full knowledge of everything as opposed to the guided tour. Everything went well. Everything went well. The next day, which was the third and final day of their visit, they ended up missing the ship. And I happened to be doing another bus from Dockyard coming into Hamilton. I ran into them at the bus stop because they were trying to get a cab to take them down to Southend Fairmont. At that time, they hadn't even made a reservation to where they were going to stay. Needless to say, I had about 20 minutes. I called Southend Fairmont. They told me they were fully booked. Hamilton Fairmont was fully booked. We called Elbow Beach. They were fully booked. I called the Reefs. They were fully booked. Keeping in mind, I have all these numbers already on my speed dial on the telephone, because I usually have to call the hotel at that time. For many times, if I was coming on a bus late with tourists, I would usually call the hotel to see if they could send a security guard to the bus stop to escort the people to the hotel. Predominantly at that time, Pompano Beach and Southend Fairmont. Most people don't know this. I'm the real reason why Southend Fairmont has the security guard done at the front gate. I'm the reason behind that. We'll talk about that another time. But needless to say, all the hotels we were calling were fully booked. I was stressed. They were getting stressed. I said, you know what? Forget about the hotel. You guys are coming to my house. They looked at me like, what? I said, yes, you're coming to my house. I have an extra room. You can stay extra bathroom. You can stay at my house until however long it's time until you can get a flight out of here. Needless to say, they couldn't get a flight till another 2 days. And then I stayed at my house for the 2 days. We had fun. And they still come to Bermuda every year now. And it's like for them coming back to home to a family member, because now I'm their new family. Since which they brought both of their parents back to Bermuda. They brought all of their children, all of their nieces and nephews, some of the extended family. At one particular time they came for 3 weeks, and I had arranged for them to stay at the Messina House, which is the government campsite up in Burrs Island, and I arranged for them to stay there because it was more economical, more affordable, and more advantage for the kids. They also made arrangements with the summer day camps, with the aquarium for the kids to go to summer day camps while they went out and enjoyed themselves. It was fun. It was so much fun. And they came around the Cup Match holiday and they rooted for Somerset. Which is my team. Oh yes, Somerset. And it was a very remarkable time. So that's one of my most favorite memory because I stumbled upon a new family.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
That's such a great story. You're such a fun storyteller.